Welcome to Oldsmobile 455. In our quest to get rid of more parts that are laying around and put the front bumper on, there's pre-fitment of stuff that we gotta get the grille and the surround on here first before you can put the bumper on. So all these pieces are from 1964. They were in pretty rough shape. We just cleaned them up as much as we could. If the car was going to be getting repainted and you were going to put new bright work on it, you just buy new stuff. But for right now, we got to get that fitted, and then we got to even drill holes to even get the grill mounted. It's just got a few up here. There's supposed to be holes down here too. And there's not even any fasteners in any of these. And then we'll put the bumper on. So then these surrounds, we have to fit, overlap each other, get in here. We got fitment that we have to do to get these to overlap. Ouch.
This grill seems to go over those pieces, so I think we're gonna take it out, drill these holes after those pieces are fit, and then we'll have more room to get in there and work on those pieces. I think it's supposed to have like a clip like this, so you don't have a nut on it. Of course, it's only give me 10, and I'm counting 12 spots it gets fastened to. Here's the grill. It's in pretty good shape overall.
After we got all the other clips in and the screws line up, you'll see that this screw was in, but the leading edge doesn't even get caught by that clip. So we're gonna have to move that clip forward a quarter of an inch. So this is one of them situations where the Phillips was all stripped out. Tried vice grips, trying to grab it. It isn't like you're working on a steel car where you can take a little torch and warm it up. So now I'm gonna take a cutoff wheel and try to make a slot and use a flat blade screwdriver. All right, as soon as you can get one loose, then to break the other one free, sometimes you can just take the piece and move it. Nope, probably get a screwdriver in the teeth. So what we did is we put the piece on and then had the other screws all in holding the place. Then we drew lines, the little lip of the chrome, and we could see that this thing was no way gonna touch it when it was back here. So then we just moved it over a little, and he got it over the lines that we drew, because we took a straight edge and stretched those lines out. And now he's over that lip, and we'll drill 2 new holes. First piece is planted. Can't put the ends in because you got to slide one into the other, and these holes are a little big, so we got to use a washer. Out of all that cleaning and stuff, you don't even really see this thing. But it's hard to get them to all fit and lay down over each other. But that's it. Now we can put the grill in.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but if you look behind it, there's glass back there. So like some sort of repair was done on these clips for the grill here. Instead of having a nut on the back and these screws, I'm short a couple clips though, so to see if we can find a couple more.
So now we got those all mounted. I'm gonna just mark this with a silver, and then he will drill these holes. A lot of tedious work trying to get that all mounted, because they make this so the air goes underneath. There's no getting your hand up under here. You got more excess going through this little slot. It was difficult, but she's anchored tight. This is all, it's not gonna wiggle around.
I'm gonna turn my attention to this front bumper and these brackets to see if I can get them on the car. I'm trying to get it all up off the floor. I'm gonna take this newspaper off of here and see if I can find a date. I'm hoping I can just hand polish this. This looks like it was re-chromed or it's new or I don't know what. Looks like it was June 2nd, 1988. Right when this car was restored with that body off. Hair does make a difference. I just did a quick once over with some metal polish and shined right up. I got this bumper bolt kit. Looks like they sent me a rear bumper bolt kit. The box is front bumper. Well, anyway, I'm gonna try to fit this on there. This is a page out of the assembly manual. All these brackets came with part 2. They're all genuine GM parts. So I'm just gonna leave them as is. I'm gonna bolt this all together. And at a later date, this might come apart for painting and detailing and all that good stuff. These braces are going right on. And then we got it here and here. But it looks like I need to through bolt that bumper to this bottom brace. And of course, this isn't long enough. I'll have to make a trip to the hardware store. It's already apparent to have extra nuts. It's like, who puts these kits together? I'd be pissed if they were my employee. I made a template of the passenger side for the driver's side for that hole, drilled it. Seems to be about in the right location. I think the driver's side bumper is tweaked a little and probably should be replaced. I had that in the vise trying to tweak it back. Might need a couple more tweaks with the help of an assistant. But besides that, the parts are off the floor, and we'll move on to the next project.